Rosna, and then, you know, Bang to a degree, but even he was a trial member.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, scope has been scouted out. Sonics with Toxic Scream Fragment combo still want to commit. And 100 Thieves have kind of tactfully pulled back. The Shock Dart takes a huge chunk out of Shank, but it does not stop the Viper's Pit from coming down in a very forward position, mind you.
Yeah.
Fragment to follow. Derek throwing in bolts from the Aldro, not going to connect with anything, but as they take down the Viper's Pit holding of Diz, that'll be enough to expose Shank completely. Now, once again, numbers 4v3. Long-range shots from Rudy not going to land. And really just onto Ian from mid-map to try to continue to contest, but problem is he's got to get in through these double doors, and he will very quickly realize there's no chance to do it with where the spike is planted, and he will just save the rifle and back away.
Yeah, no help, no position, no way to stop that spike from being defused, and finally, someone's getting a little bit of control of this thing on the Sonic side of things.
Oh, God.
What's up?
We're getting a full-fledged battle through mid. Trademark is the only thing defending A.
It wasn't just Will, right? They had good support around him.
Oh, absolutely.
And that was a big difference. I feel like there's a couple times where he solo pushed those tunnels and got caught. This time, had a great system around him to give him that safety. And this is a big round. Again, if Sonics loses, they're probably saving for last, so.
Yep. The front end of the barrel from Ian sticks out, gives the advantage to Will, and Asuna, who slipped back into the B side in the long range area, will be able to kind of handle that front push. But Stellar, who is sniping down halls with just a trademark defending the front door.
Yeah. Very calculated aggression from 100 Thieves, minding their P's and Q's all across the server and find themselves.
Huge advantage here naturally. Orb will be earned for Crunchy. That's good for Knives. Oh, but Will, once again, just barely off the mark from really punishing the early attempt from Sonics. But Crunchy gets away, if only barely. 5 HP left. The Knives have been called, and, well, you kind of look now over towards Rudy. Can he do anything with the hero rifle in play for Sonics offensively?
Yeah, Asuna watching for this mid-rotation. They also still have Viper's Pit blocking the B choke point here with Bang. Derek still has Halls taken care of defensively. But, I mean, a lot of pressure on Bang here. He's starting to hear some bullets coming through, so he knows that they're making this pivot. Asuna's way out in mid now. Derek's starting to make that rotation to try to assist Bang. And Bang gets caught. That's huge.
I was just about to say, I think maybe your best chance with pistols is to try to force yourself into the Viper's Pit. But Derek, once again, dominates mid-map, long-range shots, keeps Sonics at really arm's length, and follow up right behind it. Thing about this is, it's not a B commit, it's actually over towards A, so there is the ability to get the spike down, and with that, it's actually Ian who's earned the tour, but this is still a very difficult 2v4 from Sonic's perspective.
Oh yeah, Dizzy though has deep position in the back lines, and no one's really even considering this right now, so he could certainly catch a timing. Ian almost finds Asuna there on top, the wall out in the middle. Oh, Stellar picks up on Dizzy, but not quickly enough. Will, though, on a big flank, opens it right back up for his team.
So Dizzy with the op is the last thing the Hunters need to clear. Opening shot is, whoa! Unbelievable quick snipe. A little flick down low, but it's not going to be enough to largely get back on the snakebite. Just a bit of miss. Oh, early knife from Asuna, looking maybe to get aggressive through here, and actually that information is enough for Derek to pull the Hunter's Fury, just in case there's something mid-map. A bit blind, not going to find anything with it, but it has at least kind of tempered the Sonic's aggression, who will now have to kind of make sure they're calm and collected as they look to execute.
Yeah, they spot a couple of different players over towards B side. That's kind of slowed down their progress. Snakebites also slowed them down, but now the Null Command comes in. They're starting to try to punch forward. They find Will with the big entry. A lot now on Bang's shoulders. Great flash, though, comes in them to play off of. Derek coming in as well.
But Asuna will drop, so he's going to be in revive mode for 2v2. Spike planted, Stellar watching over the top. Oh, just barely not seen Shank, but maybe caught the top of his tin head for a moment there. Asuna gets finished, but Derek just does not lose anything ever, always. Yep.
He played anti-flash so well there and then turned immediately after it and got his man. And another retake comes in for 100 Thieves. That's going to put it at 8-4, and considering how back and forth the half was, that's a huge pickup for 100 Thieves to just close out strong.
Okay. Through the smoke, the flash comes out, trying to get quickly over towards A. And actually, this is great isolation onto Dizzy, who has what do I do? Where do I go? And Asuna is able to get the opening 3 kills. Derek will stop there for being chances of an ace. And everything falls with Ian now for what would have to be a 1v5. Not enough shots to get through this just off the headhunter. And that will be it.
This has some ninja hotkey I don't even know about that's muting my microphone. Because I promise I didn't actually purposely mute it. I gotta figure that out. It's a big sad.
All good. But for all of you watching, it was brilliant.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need that.
You're welcome. Under Thief, similar look here. Taking some Hall's control quickly through the doors. But the thing about differently here for Sonic is actually giving up the site just a touch, but it may not make much of a difference. Shorty in hand for Stellar, denied, but the kills still go the way of 100 Thieves. And now looking for the plant is Asuna as he tallies back over towards the far pyramid, and that'll be good to get this set up for a post-plant situation.
Yeah, looking pretty here is going to be 100 Thieves getting their utility down nicely. Crunchy giving it a go there, though. Does find one, gets it back to a 3-on-3, posing a little bit of a threat all of a sudden. Will in a little bit of trouble here, getting pinched from 2 angles, but stays alive. Asa, in the meantime, tees off with the Guardian, and that's going to do it. His 100 Thieves will take the 10-4 lead. And what I was saying, try to, you know, fight back here. Try to keep this close.
Enemy suppressed.
Crunchy gets red, still pushes forward. That is risky. Even still is suppressed and wants the second fight. So Derek will get the kill. There's an opportunity to collect that rifle if 100 Thieves want, but they're actually just going to push right on in. Ian's able to take the opening from the high ground position.
The owl drone flew right by him and didn't look. It was looking towards tunnel. So he literally just got to stay there and get a freebie. Okay, Bang still making it 3-on-3 post plant, though.
That is an off snake bite that will get the job done. Oh, Ian's predicted this very nicely. Easy isolated kill. Gives an opportunity for numbers. Derek on the outside, though. Oh, it's just so much confidence. One tap with the Guardian, no problem. Never a question about it. And now as he takes the second elimination, there's going to be a double up. So Bang will get the team shots in, and then the long-range Spectre will also connect. And it's 100 Thieves very quickly
to a very lopsided result.
Which would not do well for Sonics on their map pick. But man, those first 8 rounds were tremendously tight. And even still, even if the 100 Thieves are pulling out these rounds, they have been very, very close.
Exactly. This is one of those ones. This is one of those ones where if 100 Thieves do wind up winning like 13-4, 13-5, I don't think the score will do it justice. Like, I do think some of these rounds have been very down to the wire. This was not the same 13-1, 13-6 we saw Sonics do to, you know, T1 earlier today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Sonics are going to go 3-2 defensive split with no defensive utility nor members in the A site. And if 100 Thieves choose to once again execute either from double doors or into halls, they could actually stop Sonics completely forever getting into the site. Null command out. Rooney playing deep. He's going to check just by visually playing the corner. And he will get the confirmation that this is the intended target for 100 Thieves if they get a plan off.
Yeah, still are playing up close, though, trying to cut this retake off at the knees. So it can never really get launched. As Bang catches Dizzy out in middle. There's Rooney done for, and honestly, it was always going to be an uphill battle for Sonics with the low buy, but they had to do what they could here. Found a couple of frags, but Stellar really just kind of adds icing to the cake. I'll just save these 2 weapons now, you'd have to imagine. Or not. Ian making a move.
There's just not a lot of time for this, but it may not matter. It's just down to Derek again. 1v2 recon bolt should reveal Ian. There's the shoulder. Good damage coming through. Careful, because you're getting flanked in the back! Oh! Derek for 1v2 and the flick that would have broken most people's wrists.
Do that to him. What a clutch, though. Literally put through an essential cross where the timing was just a smidge off to give Derek the time to turn, and boy, did he. My wrist hurts from watching that.
Dude, I don't have a desk big enough to make that kind of a flick.
You need to increase your sensitivity then.
I do.
You might want to consider that. Let's not get hyperbole involved in this.
Well, here we go. Once again, 100 Thieves using this A-Hall's position. Sonics is trying to throw some consideration just by pre-fire and spam, but look at the follow-up. Derek is right here to try to check every single corner, and Stellar delayed through middle will also make sure there will be no contest through double doors. Problem about this is the defenders on site for Sonics have done very well to stop this play.
Good flash, though. Gets Asuna 1. Stellar bounces off the back of it. It's just Shonk now.
Let's play.
And he has to come up big to keep this game going.
Shutting them down. There's a
Knife will reveal one, but it doesn't matter. Good. Gravy.
Great googly boogly.
13-4. I mean,